Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Tashwita Gupta, your ACCA mentor. So you all know that recently at TG Profs, I started teaching Advanced Audit and Assurance as well, in addition to financial reporting and strategic business reporting. The reason that SBR, which I'm teaching since so many years, is exactly like used in Advanced Audit and Assurance. And I've taught this paper ago also before I was teaching anywhere else. So guys, this advanced audit and assurance paper is a very technical paper and we need to pre-plan it. We need to see how we are going to cover the subject in the remaining 45 days. Is it doable? Yes, it is doable. If you are willing to put in 3 to 4 hours every day, you can complete the syllabus. So this time I'm running purely live batch. Okay. So all my classes are held live for advanced audit and assurance. And if you miss the live session, you get the recording of that as well. So this subject needs to be covered technically also, and we have to practice also. So what I've done is for all self-study students also, not just the students who are already registered with me, but the self-study students also can follow this plan where you guys need to complete your syllabus maximum by first week of February so that we start with our kit question practice post that. So let me show you your plan which I've prepared for 45 days. So for your planner, I first given you basics of auditing and money laundering to be completed by 19th of January. If you start today, the ones who are planning to enroll or who are already part of my post result batch, you can already, get this printed and paste on your wall. You will have recordings of this live class of it you missed because you are joining late. So you will be watching the recordings and you will put your progress here. How is it going? Have you done this? Have you not done this? I need more and more green ticks in this planner. Then ethical implication, that is your audit, your audit exam, just like SBR, also have ethics in it and it's widely tested. So we need to complete it by 22nd of January. Once again, you will do it via recordings. The ones who are self-studying, whatever resource you are using, you will also complete it by 22nd of January. Then planning stage of audit. Now here I'm talking about this audit risk questions, business risk questions, right? So planning stage of audit. This is also something which is given as recordings to you. We've already covered it with the live batch and you need to complete it by 26th of January. Then you have audit evidence procedures for each standard. Now this is the heart and the core of audit. Sorry for the bad drawing. So this is the heart and the core of audit where we discuss each standard and we discuss each procedure or risk related to that standard. And I am about to start with this topic in my live batch. So if you guys are planning on to enroll for post result batch, please plan soon so that you can also take advantage of these live sessions. So the students who are enrolled with me, you will cover it live with me so that you don't have any pile up, you don't have any backlog, right? So you will cover it live with me in the class, this heart and core of audit. So we have the live class schedules given as below: 18th January, 21st January, 23rd January. So I've scheduled 3 sessions which will last for around 2.5 to 3 hours, where we are going to cover the standard and its evidence or procedure. And the self-study students now, if you're not enrolled with me, you're studying from somewhere else, you should also complete this by 29th of January, right? And my students will cover it with me in the live class. In any case, if you miss the live class, you still get the recordings, but I highly recommend that you cover it with me so that you don't have any backlog, you don't have any pile-ups. Then very important topic once again, group audit. This is also to be done live in the class, 26th January and 28th January. Once again, self-study students need to get done with this by 1st of February. Keep on tracking your progress here. I've made this column specifically for you. You need to get this plan printed and paste it on your wall and you need to put on ticks as and when you're done with that topic. Then you have review and reporting, which is also widely tested. It is usually asked, might be asked for more than 20 marks also. Sometimes it is asked less than that, but it is very important. So once again, this will be covered via recordings. For all my paid students also, I'm going to cover it via recordings. So 28th January will be your last live session for the concepts, okay? And all students will cover it via recording. Paid students will cover by 31st January. Self-study students will cover it by 4th Feb. Then you have last area of your audit left. Now this includes some theory topics like laws and regulations, where we talk about how do we get those written representations, or how do we have those engagement letter signed, what is the content of engagement letter, quality control, all those theory topics, right? So these will be covered via recordings. Small recordings will be provided to you, and other assignments, that is your due diligence, right? So you will be given these recordings, and everyone, paid students will cover by 7th Feb, and self study will cover by 10th of Feb. So this is your plan for the whole syllabus of audit. Now what about the practice? See, practice is, I will let out on 5th of February an ultimate planner. The students who've been my student for SBR, you know what ultimate planner is. So for each day, I tell you, this is the question that you have to cover. This is the question from the BPP kit you have to do. You will find the recording of this question on the portal. And this is the question you have to self-practice. So each day I will plan for you that 2 to 3 questions you are doing every day after 5th of Feb. Then you will have your marathon class. This is free for all. So every student, if you're watching this, you're not my student, you're not enrolled with me, you're part of my YouTube family, please join this. And to get notified about this, I'll link a YouTube, in the YouTube description, I'll link my WhatsApp community link. Please join that so that you get updated. You can also follow me on my Instagram so that you get your update there as well. After passing the paper, you can consider leaving and unsubscribing and unfollowing. But please, till you don't pass this paper, you need these free resources. Please be part of the community so that you don't miss on the things. Then 13th and 14th of Feb, yes, 14th of Feb too, we are going to have our marathon class for Advanced Audit and Assurance. And then live Super 20 debrief. This is a star thing because I've been doing this for SBR and it has been a real hit. Like I've been giving 20 questions which were important for that attempt. I never say that these 20 questions are the only questions to be covered. You can see I'm giving you an ultimate planner where you have to cover the full kit. But these are those 20 questions which we have to type and practice. These are important questions, all hand-picked. So I've been doing this for FR and SBR since long. This time I will also let out Super 20 questions in the month of February, a list of Super 20 for all students, free of cost. If you want to my help to solve these questions, you can be part of my crash courses. And our live Super 20 debrief will happen from 22nd to 28th of Feb consecutively. And the timings will remain at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. And if you are a working student and you're enrolled with me, please plan your leaves accordingly. I would highly recommend that you take leaves on these days and you're available for the live class. You don't wait for the recordings and you'll watch it via recording. But I suggest that you watch it with me, you solve it with me in the class. It's all about brainstorming. It's all about technique. It's all about practice. So these will be a real game changer for you. So your first mock will be on 29th of February. Your mock debrief will be on 2nd of March. Your grand revision, once again, this is free for all, where we will revise all our auditing standards, would be on 5th of March. So this most probably would be a YouTube live session. So this is how my planner looks like, and any student who wants to follow this can follow this. But make sure that you put in the right strategy, the willpower and the efforts and the positivity so that you can get this success. And as usual, please increase the number of green ticks on your plan. There's no benefit of following a plan if we are not disciplined, if we are not consistent. So if anyone is planning on to enroll for my post result batches, you can see there's a flat 50% off going on for the post result batch. This is primarily for the students who've recently got their results and they want to resit the exam or who've started late. So you can enroll in that. This is my website, TG Professionals. So you will just go to the courses section. Okay, let me show you how it works. For example, we need AAA post result. So we'll make the payment. Okay, this is just a security check. So we'll make the payment here. I've already created a learner account. So let me show you once you make the payment, how it would look like. So Advanced Audit and Assurance. Okay, I've not given myself access to this. However, if you can see in our live class section, you can see we've done the introduction to audit, basics of auditing, money laundering. Then we have done practice of money laundering, ethics class 1, class 2, ethics practice class, audit risk 2, audit risk practice. Now, these are the dates for our upcoming live sessions already available on the portal, which I just talked about, right? So this is how our classes work. And together with it, you get notes, class notes, which you have to use. I don't recommend using any study text. I highly recommend that you just follow the notes that are given and the lectures which are provided and the kit. So kit is going to start in the Feb month. So this is how the planner looks like. All the students, whether enrolled with me already in my batch, planning to enroll, doing self-study, whatsoever is your situation, make sure first of all you're connected to your tutor. Paid students are already connected to me, but other students also make sure you're connected to me because of the marathon videos that we are going to have, the grand revisions that we are going to have, the Super 20 list which is going to come up, because this might, I've got these feedback. I'm not saying this because I want to market it or something, but number of people literally, they have commented. You can check the comment sections also. They have taken help from Super 20 questions of SBR, because towards the end, if you get a little priority that okay, these are the questions which you should be focusing. I've never say these are the only questions to be done. These are the questions you have to focus on. So you get a little aid, and there's no harm in getting that aid, and it's not costing you anything, right? So why not? So go ahead with it. And if you would have any further doubts, you can comment down or you can reach out to me on my WhatsApp. Again, the details are in the description box. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching it till here. All the best, sending you all the positive vibes. And I hope you get a lot of green ticks. Be positive, have your efforts, consistency, and you got this in March 2024. This is going to be your last attempt and you're going to attend audit and assurance. We will crack it together.